Happy Friday Fun Fold. I'm so excited about today's card. It is a fun fold making into a slider card. Look, so it slides up and down. Isn't that cute? Woo! So let's go ahead and get started. Here is the card up close. Isn't that awesome? This card is so easy, you guys. You're gonna love it. So I'm using the Secret C with the Violet Dreams new designer paper from the online exclusives. And then I'm using a couple stamp sets. This is the Scalloped Blooms. I'm using the Happy Birthday for the inside of the slider card. And then for the front of my card, I'm using the Opulent Oasis. And I love this Sending Happy Thoughts. So I'm using those two stamp sets for my card. And you can get the printable if you're a Facebook subscriber. You guys get the printable available on Thursday around 12:45. And you can see we made a Frankie one, so I put that on the printable. It's so cute. So I will show you that one here in a second, all right? So let's go ahead and make this card first. So let me get my pieces and I'll tell you all the measurements. So we're gonna use the Secret C cardstock. And you can get 2 pieces of cardstock from your 8.5 by 11, which is awesome. So this is your standard card, 5.5 by 8.5. We're going to score that piece. And then a piece of basic white cut at 3 3/4 by 5. That's going to be the inside of our card. And then the optional piece is if you want to add another piece to the back side for signing. This is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. We're going to set that aside so I know not to stamp on that one. So I have 2 pieces of the Violet Dreams. I'm going to use this one for hand cutting out this little image here. But this piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And that's going to be for the front of our slider card. And then a piece of basic white for the mechanism. This is 3/4 by approximately 3 inches. And then I have an oval from the violet or the framed violet dies. I cut out the oval for the sliding part. Okay, so let's grab our paper trimmer. It's 8.5 by 5.5. All right, so we're going to score this at 4 and 8. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put our designer paper piece on here. Right on the front, so your 1/2 inch overhang here, your 1/2 inch score line is over on the right hand side. And before we cut our line for the slider part, we're going to add our designer paper so we can cut both pieces at the same time. So I'm going to add my designer paper. Remember, this is your 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And you're going to put it right between those 2 score lines that we just scored at 4 and 8. And we're going to put this right over here. So your 1/2 inch score line should be on the right hand side of the card. Okay. Now, after we scored at 4 and 8, now we're going to flip this over. Now your 1/2 inch score line is over on the left. Okay, and then we're going to take this edge and we're going to line this up at 1.5, and we're going to use our cutting arm. So you can see I have a piece of copy paper here on my cutting arm, and this works really great with darker cardstock. So you can see when I put the copy paper underneath the cutting arm, you can see those measurements, and that's what we want to cut with the cutting blade. We're going to line this up at 1.5 on the edge. And then we're going to take our cutting blade and line this up at 1, and then we're going to cut it down to 4.5. I can see all those spaces and measurements on this arm with that copy paper there. Okay, so again, we're going to line it up at 1.5. Bring your cutting blade down to 1 inch, and then we're going to cut down to 4.5. So it should cut through all the layers, which it did. So this is where we want to have our slit for the sliding card. Can you see that? And then you're going to flip that back over like that. Okay? All right, now we're going to take this little mechanism. We're going to take a dimensional. I have some black dimensionals. Remember, when you're purchasing the black dimensionals, you're getting a combo pack. you're getting 2 sheets of the full size, which are the larger ones, and you'll get 2 sheets of the mini Stampin' Dimensionals. So it's a combo pack. So on your mechanism, we're gonna put 1 dimensional on the one side at the end. Then we're gonna flip it over, and on the opposite end, we're gonna put some tear and tape. Okay, and then we're gonna also add our tear and tape to this 1/2 inch score line where we scored it at 8, and the cardstock is 8.5. All right, so from the front of your card base, remember this is the slit where we just cut that. You're gonna slide in your arm, your mechanism. You're gonna slide it from the front, keeping the dimensional side out. And you're gonna push that all the way down to the bottom of the card. And I like pushing it all the way in as close as I can get it with close to the dimensional right here. So push it all the way down to the bottom of the card. And so just the dimensional is exposed outside that cut line. And then we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna remove our tear and tape. And next we're gonna take our 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Remember, this is the bottom of our card where our mechanism is. So this is gonna be the top. We're gonna punch a little finger hole at the very top of our card. And I'm just kind of eyeballing this. So it's between that 4 and that 8 inch score line. So that's the front of the card. And I'm just punching a portion of that circle out, just like that, okay? We're gonna turn this back around, and now we're going to put our 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece of basic white, and I'm gonna line this between the 4 and the 8 inch score lines, and then I'm also lining it up at that circle punch out that we did. I'm gonna line this basic white right up on the edge of that, and making sure your mechanism is all the way down. That's gonna be very important. And then put your basic white right on the edge, and it should be right between those score lines, and press that into that mechanism, okay? Just like that. And then fold over your 1/2 inch score line, and then fold your card over. And then you can take your bone folder, just reinforce that so it gets a good adhered section to that flap. And then this is your card. So can you see here, this is where we're gonna put our oval on that dimensional right down here. And then when you pull this inside tab, it's gonna move, well, I'm gonna put that on the dimensional, but you can see it's gonna move that. Don't you love that? I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm just gonna hand cut out this little cluster of flowers here. So let me just fast forward through all of that. I have my little cluster of flowers. We're gonna put that on dimensionals as well. So it's gonna pop up on my little oval piece. And then I'm gonna stamp in my Secret C Classic ink. I'm gonna stamp Sending Happy Thoughts. We're gonna stamp this right over to the right-hand side of my oval. And then I'm gonna open up my card. I'm gonna take my slider out, pull it all the way opened. And I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday with the Secret C on the inside. Making sure you don't want to stamp it too high because you don't want it to show through that finger hole there or that thumb hole. So I'm going to stamp it towards the middle area. So pretty, that font. I love it. I think that's all the stamping. Now it's just a matter of putting our flowers onto our oval piece. So pretty. And then we're going to take our dimensional here on the mechanism. We're just going to put that oval right onto that dimensional right there. And then you can see when you pull that, it's gonna move the slider. Ta-da! I love it. All right, and then let's add some embellishments. That's the card, you guys. How easy, right? These are the adhesive back metallic gems. I'm going to add a couple of the silver right around the greeting. That's it. There's your slider card for your Friday Fun Fold. Isn't it awesome? You could also put a piece of ribbon if you want to have a pull tab, but I feel like the circle for the thumb pull or the thumb hole there, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, so they know to pull that. You know what I mean? All right, so let me show you the Frankenstein one that I made. It's so cute. Here's the original one that I made before the video. And then here's our little Mr. Frankie. I'll show you everything I used on him. Here is the way this one moves. So this one says Boo to You. And then I stamped Happy Halloween. Added a couple of the bats. And then I also added the back side for the trick or treat. Oh yeah, we got to add our back piece on our layer here for some signing. So remember, this is cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. I would definitely stamp on this before you put it on your card. If you want to stamp some more flowers or another greeting. So there's the back side of the card if you want to sign, okay? All right, so then let me show you what I used on Mr. Frankie here. He's so cute. So this is the Spooktacular 6x6 designer paper. So remember, this comes with a few designs. You got Mr. Frankenstein, the vampire, the pumpkin or the jack-o'-lantern, and then there's the skull and bones. So I just kind of kept him focused on the face part, and then the slider was on the side. So then you got the back side of these papers here. Let me show you what those look like. You got the white and the black and the black and the white. And then this one is with the pumpkin pie and the black, and then black with the pumpkin pie. So that is the Spooktacular designer paper. That's available in the July online exclusives. And then the greetings I stamped with the Oh My Fright bundle. I stamped the Boo to You, the Happy Halloween, and then this also has a die collection that I die cut out the bats with the basic black. And then on the back of my Frankenstein card, I added the bats, ghost, and dots embellishments right around the trick or treat. He's so cute. His face is just so cute. I think he's just like the whole card itself. So I wanted to do the greeny apple green for the Boo to You because I wanted it to kind of blend in with his face, so it's not so like, oh, there's a spot on his face, you know. So it just very kind of camouflaged on him, but he's so cute. This little one tooth. All right, I hope you guys have fun with this week's Fun Fold and try it. Seriously, it was so easy to make them. You'll be having so much fun. Plus, one piece of cardstock, you can make 2 slider cards, which is the best part, right? So make one, give one, right? And I will see you again on Monday for Monday's card sketch transformation. Make it on Monday. Send it out on Tuesday card. And then I'll see you again on Wednesday. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.